and bounce that one. That is lethal. Very nice. Yo, what's up? It's Teta Boy. Today, we got one of my favorite all-time archetypes, Izzet Prowess. I've always loved Izzet Prowess. I play it basically every format I can. It was fringe playable before Turkey Dragonstorm, but now we have Cori-Steel Cutter. 1 in red for an artifact, equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and haste. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess. You may attach this equipment to it, and it equips for 1 in a red. This thing is just, it plays so well with prowess, and especially with Slickshot Show Off, because you can plot next turn, play this for 0, and that already, you know, triggers flurry, and you get your token right away. A bunch of cheap spells. You can basically trigger flurry on this every single turn after you play it until you run out of gas. But it's not unreasonable to see one of these make like 3 creatures in a game if you play it on turn 2 or play it on turn 3 and trigger flurry right away. So the card is just insane. Makes prowess, I don't know, it could actually be a viable tier 2, tier 1 deck. We will see. Anyways, running 8 cantrips. The other threats are Storm Chaser's Talent, Monastery Swift Spear, Slickshot Show Off, and of course Cori-Steel Cutter. 4 Bolt Wave. This deck is very aggressive. It's basically a glorified burn deck. So 4 Bolt Wave, 4 Burst Lightning, 4 Monstrous Rage, one of the best red spells in Standard, and then 3 Stock Up. Normally when I play Prowess, I love to have an effect like this. Like in Modern or Pioneer, it used to be Expressive Iteration, Treasure Cruise, and Pioneer. Prowess is it's a burn deck, but it's a little bit of like a combo burn deck where you have to have enough pieces. So something like Stock Up is really nice. Sideboard, we got Bounce Off for any problematic creatures that we can't really attack through. We can just 1 mana bounce it. 2 Lithomantic Barrage, 2 Jaya. I actually really like Jaya for the kind of grindy matchups, of course. 21 lands, so we're actually decently okay to cast it with all the cantrips and Stock Up. 2 Shore Up, 3 Spell Pierce, and 3 Torch the Tower. So yeah, let's get into the games. Alright, we get to be on the play. This looks like a pretty good hand. We'll take the pain to get our 1-drop out. On a red. Ooh, that's a pretty nice draw. So something I've learned about this, it doesn't really matter to play this on turn 2, because you never trigger it on turn 2 unless yeah, you basically never do. So it's really nice to just hold it and play it turn 3. So like here we could just like Sleight of Hand, play our tap land, and then next turn play it and play another thing. Take another Sleight of Hand. That way it counts itself towards the first flurry, and then you end up wasting, like, you use less spells basically. Because 2 spells is like a, that uses a prowess trigger that this would have. We're under a lot of pressure here. I do like to always hold my burn for as long as possible. We will definitely take Slickshot. It's a very nasty turn coming up. Don't think they can kill us from 11. Let's say I have like triple Bolt Wave here. Alright, so this is Izzet Prowess too. I actually just recorded a whole great best of 3 game against Mono Red, and had my face cam in the wrong spot the entire time, so I had to scrap that. Alright, so this should be death. Yeah, because well, they could have removal here. Let's opt. Land? Oh wait, we played our land. Okay, Monstrous Rage is nice. Then we can't Bolt Wave. It's probably just attack and Monstrous Rage whatever they block. And they could respawn and kill that thing. Actually, this is probably a misplay. I was thinking this ends up saving Slick Shot. But now they're only at 1. And we could easily die here. Yep. Ah, okay. That was really bad. I think I have to watch it back, but I think just casting Bolt Wave, it might just be dead no matter what, because we missed out on damage from Monstrous Rage there. I think I played to like their only out. All right, we want 3 torch the tower. We will cut our Bolt Waves, and let's go 1 bounce off as well. Yeah, I think I way overthought that. Man, these tap lands drive me crazy. Just play tap land first, that way we can play Swift Spear and hold up like a burn spell so it doesn't just die to a 2 mana, or to a 2 damage burn spell. Definitely use Burst Lightning like a, you know, like a dive down here or whatever protection spell. Just deal 2 damage to them. Alright, they're gonna plot. Get our Prowess triggers while we can. We have stock up in hand. We have Torch's Tower for this Slick Shot. I have Cori-Steel Cutter. Yep. Do they have land here? No. Just let them attack. We blast the blocker. Yeah, where'd it be down here? If they missed their 3rd land drop, I'm not scared of Slick Shot just killing us here. Yeah, let's cast a stock up. And Monstrous Rage. Seems nice. That's the 2. Or we could just go like land, bounce off, really tempo them. Yeah, let's just take the damage. Go to 1 from their Shivan Reef. They didn't bargain. Whoops. I don't know. We probably win that game, but maybe not. All right. I don't have. I might start running a braid because I really have no way to deal with that Cori-Steel Cutter besides like, Spell Pierce. Try Spell Pierce instead of the bounce off. Sorry. Let's cut one opt and try 2 Spell Pierce. Cantrips are a little tempo negative. So a little more action in the very fast aggro matchups is totally fine. And it's kind of slow, but I think it's a keep. I don't know. We could mulligan and try to get removal here. And it's good because Slick Shot and Cori-Steel Cutter, but we're on the draw. And we have no removal. We just probably don't win. Okay. Never mulligan. Oh yeah. Do we plot into 1 open mana? Let's plot. 1 damage isn't worth letting them use their mana to, you know, cast another Torch Tower or something. Alright, unfortunately, no Monstrous Rage. Protect these Slick Shots, but I think we gotta cast them now. Spell Pierce is what they were holding on, okay. Well, we get in for a lot. We have 2 lands in hand. Stock up would be amazing. Not removal. Monstrous Rage, wow. That's not good enough. Do we play it and equip? We probably have to. We need to draw stock up or cantrip and not die. Or dead any spell. That's not a spell. They didn't activate, and now they're dead. Why did they not activate? Whatever, great draw. Alright, a little sloppy. I definitely misplayed game 1, but got the dub in the mirror. Were they playing stock up? I don't think they played any stock ups. So I've seen a lot of versions without stock up, a lot with. I like it. I like to have some way to refuel in prowess. But alright, on to the next one. Alright, we are back. We are on the draw with Izzet Prowess. It's a little slow, but I mean, it's pretty good lands and spells, so. Another Prowess mirror. It is not. That's something else. Alright, we will Play this. Get a prowess trigger. Back. Glacial Dragon Hunt. Oh man. I know what we're playing. Very scary if they just go land helping hand here. That's brutal. Wow. Great turn. Alright. Let's play this one. I guess we could have played our top land. I'm not casting these. I like Sleight of Hand. Get our damage. Put him to 11. We basically, okay, yeah. We're very dead. I get a look at everything they play. Right. Yeah, we're done. Game 2. We definitely want Torch the Tower, Lithomantic. Shore ups might be kind of nice. I don't know. That might be too cute for these dragon hunts. Because it's... They get to draw and discard no matter what. So maybe Spell Pierce. Could also possibly Spell Pierce like Helping Hand. Oh, now my... Okay. Now my sideboard's gone. Alright, let's consider Spell Pierce if we have room. Let's cut Bolt Waves. End up cutting Bolt Waves a lot, unfortunately. I don't know if Lithomanic's where we want to be either. I think we're gonna have to cut cantrips. One stock up and 3 ops. Cutting cantrips to be more interactive. Try it like that. I don't know what that sound is. Yeah, this Jeskai Oculus deck is really cool. It's probably another one I will want to play. Alright. I do love this hand. This is one where we plot Slickshot on 2, play Cutter, play Slickshot, and immediately trigger it. Hopefully we draw land. We do. It's a very fast, kind of evasive start because it bricks your opponent's removal the first like 2 turns. Ooh, we can hold up Spell Pierce. Alright, let's just hold up Spell Pierce. Might not need it. we don't need to cast stuff either. Yep, we'll spell pierce that. Could go land torch the tower, and we'll, you know, kind of wish we didn't do that. But I do like spell piercing that. Take another threat. I like going Split Spear and just barraging this just for max damage here. Hope they don't play Temp Lockdown. Nice. All right, game 3. Spell Pierce is nice. I forgot about Prof's memory, whatever it's called. All right. I don't think we've changed anything on the draw. Don't think we can keep this one lander. Alright, this is pretty good. I'm just gonna bottom Thundering Falls. I think I need untap mana every turn here. I'm probably gonna cast Props here. Yep. Since they put one in the grave, that card is very good in their deck. I'd be surprised if they put one in the grave when they didn't have one in hand. Okay, that's nice, I guess, if they're using a removal spell like that. Oh, they didn't discard, they just drew. Alright. Probably have removal. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and get our triggers here. And we have stock up to refuel, so we don't care too much. Spell. Wow, no Torches Tower is nice. Nice. We can double spell this turn. They don't have Spell Pierce. I guess we'll take one of each, maybe. We'll just take 2 slick shots. I don't know. I guess that's it. Let's kill this, trigger our cutter. More Prowess triggers. Kind of want to save it for like Oculus, so it's a little bit like I don't really want to cast it there, but we definitely just want to get our triggers and get our damage. Okay, they recommission a Steam Core Scholar. Winter Night Stories, that's what it is. Belted by Ghosts. Now I wish I had lit the Mana Barrage. Alright, so we might just go wider than them here. Yo, that even the life gain doesn't matter. Let's see, they block this, gain 4, and then take 7. So dead unless they have a 1-mana removal. Nice. All right, came back and won games 2 and 3 against Jeskai Oculus. That, to me, is probably one of the best decks in the format, at least very early on here. That's how I feel. So awesome. Yeah, I had fun in the match. Thanks. All right, we'll see you in the next one. All right, so we'll probably be our last match. We will mulligan this hand. Keep this one. Send back a Bolt Wave. Red white with a Swift Spear. Interesting. Jeskai. I tried Jeskai for the Rediscover the Way. I really love that card. Especially in a situation where the double strike on the last chapter of Rediscover the Way matters. I wonder if our opponent's playing it. Maybe they're playing that Narset. It's possible I should have plotted, because Prowess does, they want to cast their stuff main phase, so if I don't give them the target, yeah, we're just very dead. If I don't give them the target, then they're probably going to want to use their Burst Lightning anyways and kill my Swift Spear instead of Slick Shot there. Guess we can play defense. Defense does not sound like it's winning, so let's just hope their hand is 2 lands. Nice, Sarah playing Rediscover the Way. Alright. Torch the Tower. I do maybe like Spell Pierce, since they're on Rediscover the Way. It seems like I cut my Bolt Waves every match. I don't think it's because Bolt Wave is bad or anything, and I would keep it if it was against like Control or something. But it's just when you're playing like an aggro mirror, you really just want things that affect the board. And these matches just get grindy, and Bolt Wave is just less likely to like actually get lethal. It's more about winning the board. All right, let's go. Spell Pierce, Spell Pierce. Let's do all the Spell Pierces and cut 2 ops. Feel like that. Jai is a consideration, but probably not. I don't think it's mid-rangey enough. I don't think the matchup is mid-rangey enough. Triple removal spell. And we do have Opt. Very tempting. Let's try it. We're down a game. And I gotta, go for it. Cast Opt. Do hit lands. Just not cast it right into their removal here. Alright. Punished. Oh, we draw land. Plot and hold up removal here. The mana is a pretty big downside when you do go Jeskai. So weird that it doesn't. I feel. Oh no no no. Okay, because it's you may attach to it right away. Never mind. Let's use burst lightning in case we do need to kill something with 3 toughness later. Two slick shots. You know, it feels like I'm being really passive, but I just want to hold up Monstrous Rage. We're not under a lot of pressure. Alright, so now we will just kill something. They can go land drop double spell here. If we get lucky, they won't. Nice. Very lucky. Alright. Here's one of those spirits, so if they want to kill something, they don't show off. Witch Stalker Prince. Could have played around that. I mean, not really. Not a spell. But we can activate Restless Spire. Attack, we're just shy of lethal if they block. I think. This is not good enough. Yeah, because if we killed that, we could only get in for 7. Maybe we just kill something else here. Hit them for 5. Hitting him for 5 is not a whole lot different than hitting him for 7. But they start giving stuff double strike. And we're very dead. I guess, yeah. Pretty dead if they give anything double strike, to be honest, and they can Storm Chasers and get something back. So I think we're just dead. Alright. I think we have to just get lucky and kill whatever they target to give double strike, and then hope they don't have another spell. Okay, that's good. They're activating that. So they're gonna cast Burst Lightning. Hopefully target face. We just don't do anything. Kill that one. So we're not dead, but now they're at 5, and that is not good enough. So let's... we just block. Block with Restless Spire. And then next turn hope that we draw like cantrip or something. I guess they probably just get Burst Lightning and kill us no matter what. Alright, kill that one. Block your Otter, go to 1. Get dead. Oh, it doesn't have first strike because it's not attacking. I'm stupid. Okay, yeah, that's game. Very close. We did not get there. Guess we could have tried playing defense for another turn. Alright, let's play one more game. We get to be in the play. That is a mulligan. Not great. Like to have threats. We'll value the selection here to hopefully find threats. There's a threat. Alright, let's plot that into open red mana since we have Monstrous Rage. We can protect it against Torch of Towers and Burst Lightnings. Alright, play it. Alright, we'll try. Do you have a second one? I feel like they do. They do. It's pretty brutal. But we do have stock up. They're on 2 lands. Avoid taking damage. Good stuff. Play the talent. They did not hit land. I feel like playing defense is a very bad idea. Oh, they hit a tap land. I don't know. Cutter is a little late. I think I just want talent. We're at the point in the game where we're going to start activating these talents. This is a little mana efficient, inefficient though. So I would like to activate there with 4 mana, but we gotta get our attacks in. But I need the prowess triggers. Alright, they're gonna trade. Screaming Nemesis. Nemesis. That's going to be a 4/4 Nemesis. They're going to hold it back on defense. Alright, let's activate. I take stock up for sure. And then we will just look at it for one. Do attack. Sure, we'll take 5. We'll take 8. Go to 10. So 2 blockers. Ooh. You can play that and then stock up. I like that that gives us a trampler. Bolt wave, bolt wave. I believe that's lethal. Yeah. One bolt wave here is lethal. So I have to chump these, and this is 10. Nice. Got game 1. Torch the tower. Bring Torch the tower in every match, it seems. We will keep doing what we've been doing, where we trim bolt waves. Kind of like bounce off if they're, you know, going to be doing stuff like playing Nemesis and just chilling. Let's try trimming ops again, maybe. 2 ops. I don't think Spell Pierce is where we really want to be. The only, you know, it's 1 mana spells and then like Innkeeper's Talent. They play a lot of creatures. Yeah, let's try that. Bounce off is nice. Tempo them out if they're, you know, they're playing 3 drops. Not sure how many, but Nemesis makes it very hard for us to attack through. So if they tap out to play Nemesis as a blocker, put their counter on it that turn, and we just bounce it, it could easily win us the game. Alright, this is a mulligan. Not good. Very slow. I guess we keep on the draw. Bottom Storm Chasers. I want to keep this interaction. I kind of want stock up, even though it's 3. The only way to refuel. These 2 threats are, I think, just better than that. Untap land, please. Nope. There it is. You can always reset it with bounce off. Kill. Another untap land would be really nice. cast our land drop again. Heartfire Hero is going to get massive. Do ever thing. No land. Alright, we have to hold up bounce off. Let's just sleight of hand, see if we hit land. Do. I think drawing another land here to go with the stock up. And we will just attack and cast bounce off on their turn when they go to target this. Oh, that's tough. Probably gonna play Nemesis. Yep. Fortunately, if they're activating that, we gotta do this now. So they get to put the counter on Nemesis. But maybe we can stock up and hit another bounce off here. Although we wouldn't be able to cast it. We do hit bounce off. We can take, like... Then we're in chump block mode. I think it's bounce off towards the tower. So yeah, we have the chump. And we're just dead. Scorching shot. Okay. Sometimes on the play, it's like maybe just bring back in all the bolt waves and just go way faster than them. I don't know. I don't think that's the case here. Like bounce offs do allow us to go faster than them because it's just huge tempo reset, and Torch the Tower is just pretty essential because they can go faster than us if we don't kill stuff like Heartfire Hero on site. Alright, this hand looks pretty good. I think I will probably just start with the Thundering Falls. Good. Nice. I was hoping they played a 1-drop. Just cast stock up next turn. See what they do. Yep. Need some threats. Cutter is fantastic here, and goes Torch the Tower. Could take land. Cutter's gonna put in work. The threat's good with me. I was scared they were gonna play Nemesis, then we might be in trouble. Yeah, let's play Tapland. Attack first. Sure. Okay, there's Nemesis, and I hit Torch the Tower. This spear really helps this race here. Alright, so I think we Monstrous Rage, Swift Spear, and attack. If they go to kill like our token, then we Torch the Tower and sacrifice the token. Kill Nemesis. We can also protect our Swift Spear with Bounce Off. That's fine. It's fine, that doesn't trigger Druid. It's fine, let's see what they target. And then we'll probably just bounce it. Okay. If they're targeting that, we're not going to worry about it. We can just kill that next turn. And pay the ward. Alright, so let's kill it and pay the ward. Opt. And bounce that one. That is lethal. Very nice. Alright. That worked out pretty well. Played a lot of aggro matchups and was able to beat most of them pretty handily, so really liking Izzet Prowess in the aggro matchups, and a lot of times that's where I feel like it's kind of a shortcoming of Prowess, is that it can get beat by other aggro decks. Yeah, anyways, the deck played very well, very fun games. Let's do a wrap up. Alright guys, so that's that. I played a total of 5 matches and went 4-1. One of them was off camera because I messed up the recording. It was against Mono Red. It was the first one I played. List feels really clean. I don't know about anything I would change in the main deck. Sideboard could easily be changed. I never brought in the Jayas, but we didn't play against any mid-range or control, which is where I really like Jaya. A lot of people like to play Screaming Nemesis. Some people are playing Tursa. I honestly don't love either of those cards in Prowess. I love Nemesis in like Mono Red or maybe Gruul. I don't think it really fits very well with Prowess where you're trying to play cantrips and stuff. I don't like playing cantrips and playing Screaming Nemesis in the same deck. I want to play burn spells with Screaming Nemesis so I can target it. Tursa, I'm just not super impressed by. I'd rather play stock up. Anyways, yeah, that's a deck like I said, we beat a lot of aggro tonight, and usually I feel like aggro, because, you know, playing cantrips and stuff makes you like tempo negative, and aggro decks can just kind of run you over then if they aren't playing cantrips, but we were able to keep up with them and, you know, make up some of the tempo loss with some nice, you know, timely removal and, you know, bursts of damage from the Prowess mechanic. And I feel like Prowess is usually better against mid-range and control decks because of that ability to go over the top with a, you know, bunch of Prowess triggers, and you get to have things like Spell Pierce and Shore Up in your deck. So that that's where I usually feel like Prowess is really strong. Is it's an aggro deck that actually can have a lot of gameplay against stuff like, you know, domain, control, mid range. So yeah, like I said, Prowess is one of my favorite archetypes of all time, and I'm super excited for Cori-Steel Cutter. This is what I'm going to be playing in paper for sure, like at FNM, and you know, if I go to any bigger, uh, it's not the RCQ season, but you know, any bigger events like SCG cons, stuff like that. All right, yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Probably play this deck again and push to Mythic, see how high I can get, and I'll make some more videos. But all right, thanks for watching. See you next time.